Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 14. It's the year 2300 on the nose, March the 20th. We have a rebellion up here in the Gok Star regime, and they have asked for our help. We have a defensive pact, so there's a war. The Gok Star regime, us because of the defensive pact, and then a couple of vassals. Vassal under the democracy of Alandria, which is us. We have two vassals. I knew we had one. I didn't know we had two. I knew about the Velet state. I actually am not sure how we got the Primin network. I'm curious about that. So let's take a look at them real quick. The Primin network. Oh, they secretly agreed to pay fealty to us a while back. And we said, oh, sure, yeah. So they have a ton of systems. I gotta imagine most of those systems are habitats. That's pretty cool. So, yeah, the machine intelligence has said, in order to survive long enough for us to be able to finally take over this galaxy, we must first make friends. So, that's where we're at. And then way over here are the freeholders, which could be a problem later on. All right, what we need to do is look at our fleets first. Civilian ships, there's our fleets. That fleet, I said everybody's... Oh, we're going up here to take on the Voidworms. Is that the deal? And where's this other fleet? Both of you guys. Okay, before we do that, I just want you to go there. You go here. And you go here. This is something you don't want to do, so for you people who are new to the game, don't send both of these fleets over into this system and assume they're just going to attack this thing. You have to set your fleet stance to aggressive to make sure they attack, otherwise they'll wait until something attacks them. But the big deal is one of them may get here in this system much earlier than the other one, and they're going to come in here and they're going to cross over here and go to the target system because that's where you pointed them at, and the other fleet may be way behind them. And because of that, your enemy might be tough enough that it can wipe out your first fleet. But if you have both fleets together, they can squish it. So you want your fleets to travel together, and you can tell one fleet to take point, and you can tell other fleets to trail other fleets. But I like to just, before I go into a specific system with a target, I like to just have... I like to target the system next to my main target. Now this guy disappeared, so I'm a little curious about this. He went away. So what we might want to do is just have all of our fleets here move over in this direction. Let's have everybody move here because this thing disappeared. I'm not sure what happened there. Hostile fleets present here. This is alien vessels right there. So we're going to have to go clear up all of these alien vessels so that we can use our science vessel to survey the rest of this. In the meantime, we have a first contact event. We do not have a free envoy, so we can't do anything about it. We have an embassy coming from the Dojomaran Associated Sons, so we'll say okay to that. We have an available leader trait. Our scientist, our head scientist, gets another trait. He can do sublete spy, sublete speed +5, or when debris is scavenged, research in the system, chance to salvage ships +10%, or simply leader upkeep -10%. FX apply while not on the council. Well, he's on the council, so we'll grab the other one. Okay. And then relic activation is now available. We can activate this for monthly. It costs 3,000 of our Unity to activate it. I don't want to do that because I just want to keep building Unity. Cortez, our science ship, is down here. You know what? We're going to blow some ships up. So why don't you fly all the way over here? We're going to use you to scavenge. Well, not scavenge. We're going to use them to research the debris field that gets left behind. Also, in the meantime, why are all of a sudden we getting 282 a month? Monthly gain produced 974. Base, stations, star bases, trade policy, and jobs all of a sudden are producing a ton. So we don't need to buy anything. That's kind of nuts. The only thing we're buying is alloys, which is good. We could actually buy some more. Oh, that must be the price right now while we're in. Yeah, they're up to 306. 350 is about the highest I've seen it. So time of war, people are using alloys. That's why it's so expensive. That's why our trade deficit right now is in the red. All right, so while these guys are flying over here, let's take a look at some of our planets. The capital of Elandria. Raising that up costs crystals. We only have one rare crystal we're earning each month that isn't being used for something, so we're not going to do that. What we do have is 4 exotic gases and 4 modes. So research facilities can be raised up for 1 gas, 1 additional gas as a upkeep cost. So I'm cool with that. Give us some more researchers. The Kenjodan Confederation of Planets has declared the Gox star regime their rival. Being friends with the Gox might not be good for us. These planets are being overcrowded. What happened here? Holo theaters. Why did these? Oh, I think they might have got ruined because of the storms. We can repair those. Attention to MX. Our warriors grow bored and cause much trouble, much fighting with each other, many dead. But we have a solution. We send our craziest warriors to fight for Duamax in exchange for credits. Good. Yeah, so we can hire them now if we want them for something, which is excellent. So these guys are saying they're having a housing shortage. You can see where it is. It's not a lot, but we are going to want to build some more housing for them. So let's build some more housing for them and fix their theaters. And in fact, we'll go through all of these. These guys need housing. And it's just starting to tip into this. Like, I usually don't worry about it until it gets to about 500. At minus 60, it's not a big deal. But it's a good sign that, okay, we have plenty of building slots. Let's build housing. These guys are at minus 58, and they're also missing a lot of amenities. And it's not like they don't have people working the potential amenity jobs. So one thing we could do is we could swap out the medical center for another holo theater. That might not be a bad idea. What else do we have here? What are our options? This is going to give us more research, more energy credits from technicians. This is going to give us more generator districts. Automated workforce for this district is plus 25%. Okay, silos, and then technicians turn trade into energy credits. I'm not so concerned about that. High energy capacitors. Oh, I see. Technician jobs 200 though. That's what's nice about that. And they turn trade into energy credits. That's interesting. Well, I think what I want to do here, they're going to need some housing, but I think what I want to do is replace this. We have the clone vats for pop growth, so we don't really need this, but those medical workers are going to be like, we need jobs, so what do you want to do? Well, I want you to go to work in the Holo Theater playing the latest shows, and then we'll build you a city for more housing, and then we'll give you 20% more from your technicians. The Last of Us also, now they're at minus 500, so they need city ASAP, doink, and then they need amenities ASAP, so they need more of those. There is the Autochthon Monument, but I don't have it up yet. I don't have it available. You can only build one per planet, but it should also provide some amenities. The Recirculation Center. Oh, that's nice. So this provides upkeep for artisans minus 20%. Oh, but it requires 2 crystals as upkeep for itself. Luxury residences will provide more houses and more amenities. So here's what you can do if you need more housing and amenities. But I'm still going to build a city instead because we have all these slots to fill in. So this is not going to cover it on its own. This is going to provide you 2,500 amenities. So I'd rather have that. And then they're still going to have, look at this, even with one more city district, all the food is filled up. They still have a whole bunch of slots here and a whole bunch of slots up here. So we can either spend it all on city districts, which you don't need. You only need as much as you need for housing, really, because the city districts only provide so many things. I mean, they do provide, well, yeah, they mostly provide housing because all your jobs are coming from everything else. So we could do more mines here. Let's do that. This might be one of those rare planets where we're doing a lot of different things here and not just food. And we could even switch this over to research. We could make it a tech world. Research lab build speed and upkeep for researchers is minus 20%. This is the thing about the old planetary management, and in my video I mentioned this. When you specialize for things like research and for consumer goods, it reduces the upkeep for artisans. Well, how much are our researchers costing us in upkeep? Approximate job upkeep is 2.29 in consumer goods. Or you can say, which is what we have, you could say, I'm going to make it an agri world, and instead of reducing upkeep for farmers because they're lowly workers, you don't have to worry about them. Instead, you just get more production out of them. So how much production are we getting? Well, we're getting 365 from farming jobs. We can't tell how much extra that is, but we know 25%. So you can do a little simple math there and figure out that's a lot more than the 2.35 that we would be subtracting in consumer goods from our researchers. So I feel like there's certainly a benefit here. I mean, this is 25% of that. 25. What you're doing is adding 25% to a number to get to 327. So it's a significant number. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to keep that there. So I think maybe when it comes to specializing planets, this planetary specialization, you're probably better off doing mining, agri, or generator so you can get the bonus to all of these jobs down here. There's got to be a tipping point where, let's say, every single building slot was full of researchers and you had the max number of researchers you could on the planet. There's got to be a tipping point where a certain number of districts at plus 25% is better than all of these people getting minus 20% upkeep for consumer goods. But what that math is exactly, I don't know. So I just go off the eyeball test, and right now this tells me we're probably coming out ahead by keeping it a food planet. So those are done. Let's leave that alone for now and get our ships over here. How's everybody doing? I'm chilling. Beverage time. Keep an eye on what this is going to cost up here, because if the price comes down, we'd like to bump this up to a couple more, like about 50. I'd like to get about 100 alloys every month, and we could sell more of these, but I don't really want to. I like to be earning about 100 minerals a month too, because you need to buy things. We could flat out sell energy credits, and that might be the way to do it. We have so many energy credits now. Let's sell 5,000 right off the top, and then let's set up a new monthly trade to sell some. Let's sell like 100 of them a month. The fires of industry. The Rutharian civilization on Edom 3 has recently developed new technologies, and their industry has started to grow at a frantic pace. Factories, smelters, and assembly lines, and fuel extractors have been built across the planet as a partial automation has found its way into the mind of the local hive. Dark smoke streaks the skies, and many drones are starting to show signs of degeneration due to the toxic chemicals they are in contact with. Soon the hive will have to address these issues, yet the unfazed drones keep working as usual. Not a single social movement in sight. Fascinating. Yeah, we'll take the fascinating. We like that research there. So, constructor ship says me. Let's go build that. We're at 780, which is great. So we can really afford to take some of these constructors and just start being aggressive with them. I'm going to move him up here. What I like to do is have one constructor just going system to system to system, building outposts, and one constructor following it, building all the mines along the way. We have a frontier sector here. Let's take a look at our sectors. So the frontier sector is Olung Prime, Oluna Prime, and Tashi Station, which is down here. Is one of these guys close enough to the other to merit creating a system? Tashi Station to be 1, 2, 3, 4. It's too far away from Oluna. You know what we need? We need something right there. Where's this constructor? It's right there. And what are you doing? You're going over there? Okay, I'll tell you what. You're going to run up here. And you're going to run down here. Can you build a mega structure? An arc furnace? Okay, that's not what I want to build. I do want to build that, but... Build an observation post, a research station, a mining station. We don't have the technology yet for building a habitat. What's the arc furnace do? Utilizing the raw power of a molten planet, the arc furnace unlocks otherwise inaccessible minerals and improves system-wide mining operations. I need a molten planet? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Do we know where any of those are? How easy would they be to find? A molten world. Like this. Build mega structure. Oh, wow. For 500 alloys. Oh, I'm excited to see what that's going to be. Okay. We're going to see what that's all about because that's new for me. I'm excited about that. You folks are up here and you're ready to go. And, yeah, let's go. Get in here and go take these guys on. You're going to be fleet stances evasive. That's fine. Passive will be good. Do these guys know that we're coming? They got zipped. Great. Now, what you can do is come here and research that debris. Our research is now complete into active reconnaissance and the basic cloaking field generator. Excellent. Astral actions or chemical plants. Let's go for chemical plants. You guys are taking this stuff back, which is good. I think you'll probably be fine taking that back, so I'm going to move down here. And then we have an available leader. Our chancellor has gained another one. Trade from jobs. Terraforming. No, we'll take trade from jobs. We're not terraforming anything right now, so we don't care about that. And in fact, we can actually... Let's take advantage of selling as much energy as possible to build up our trade deficit here. And we can still sell more food even? Great. Sell more food. These guys are going to take over those. That's great. That's what we're looking for. Our guys are going to go back to here. Right there. We will go put the kibosh on this rebellion. And we have our transport fleet. Where is it? It's right there. It's going to be a long time for these guys to get over here, but let's move them over here. Should be the easier way to take over a planet. Negative effects on from a cosmic storm on our defenses has been reduced. That's good. Corvette build speed and cost down, and that's a really cheap one. It'll be done in 10 months. We like that. Let's see. Kuma 4. How many armies do they have? Doesn't say. Okay.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
It's like we can't tell you how many there are because no espionage has been done, and 324. That's why we're taking a minus 146 hit right now. That's okay. Keep stockpiling those alloys. We're gonna need them. Yeah, you guys move down here. Get down here and help these guys. They're struggling down here. Council agenda. Infinite up. Chart the unknown, so our survey speed is now 100%, which will help us with those last systems that we're surveying. Worker pop resource output. Resources from jobs. Yeah, we'll do that one. Resources from jobs would be great. So they got one planet down here and then they got this too. More research complete. Blockers. Get rid of that. What are we looking at now? 317. Oh man. It's just a chunk that it's costing. It's kind of awesome. Okay, science ships. Why don't you move up here? You build a starbase there. And you can go survey this and this and that. And there's a gateway up here at the end. I love it. That sounds great. Colony has been established on Galarum Prime. It's a mining world. Where is this world located at? Galarum. It's right there. Okay. It's part of this sector. Wait a minute. Does that sector not have Galarum Prime? Elandria doesn't have anybody being governor? What are you doing, Holmes? Okay. You gotta give that guy a governor. Alright, he's got a governor now. So back on the planet. It's an ag farm, so let's build robots. Clone vats. Ag. Build a bunch of ag. And we'll get rid of noxious swamps when we can. Very nice. Let's get that going on. We'll keep an eye on this, and when it gets below 20k, then we'll make some adjustments to how many alloys we have. We may want to start using some of our alloys too. You guys grabbed this, which is great. Let's move over here. How many ships do they have? It's a fleet of 2.7. Okay, we're going to go take care of that. We can't make claims. That's good. I was like, we could make claims there? No, we can't. We're not making any claims right there. This is a war to give this back to the Groks, and they're our buddies, so.
Research complete.
Standard, yeah, I told you that wouldn't take long. 10 months, that's done. The urban district housing plus 500 is really nice, but I want the habitat. Habitat administration, habitat central complex. So we need to be able to build habitats. What is this? Cloaked fleets discovered. Okay. You guys ready? Oh yeah, you're gonna get a fight. They're coming to get you. Oh, they got zapped. Okay, hold on. Then I had you going, but I want you to come do this. Come research projects in that system. You guys get over here. Mr. Construction Ship, the miracle of life. Our breeding program on Nema bears fruit as we add another Nema to our ranks. This, however, have to be the last Nema added to this world as their habitat has reached capacity. Our Nema wranglers will have to refocus their efforts not on breeding more Nemas, but instead on maintaining what they have already created. Fantastic. The Nemas. So nice. Alright, yeah, let's see. Okay. You're going to build mining stations. Waiting for another constructor to come up here and kind of catch up to you. We're going to move him over here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to move you back. I think one guy is going to be fine down there. I'm going to move you way down here because I need someone right there. So let's take care of that. We got these guys going up here. Ding, ding. Our fleet is in here. Pre-sapient species found. Harsh environments are known to propel adaptive evolution, and the frigid biosphere of Helos 3 is no exception. Scientist Hask has taken a special interest in one of the planetoid creatures that skitter across the planet's icy face. With a push in the right direction, they may even achieve sapience. Okay, so that gets taken care of.
Research complete.
Okay, now can you just bombard this? Let's see what they have. They got 255 armies there, so that'll be good. Okay. So that's happening. Society research done. More blockers. Noxious swamp. Yes, get rid of those. One or more leaders ready to be put to work. Well, we'll put them to work in a minute. For right now, what I want you guys to do is send reinforcements to your fleets. We have our troops on the way. The Last of Us still needs housing and amenities. Okay, but how many people are working their amenity jobs? Because if we don't do yeah, that'll change things. There we go. So let's build you another city then for more housing. More chemical plants. Antimatter reactor or research station output. Let's just do that. Get some more research. Our numbers up here look good now. We're sitting here on this planet squashing it. So
System survey complete.
They can't build any more ships, so they're not buying up all the alloys. You can't know for sure who is buying all the alloys, but you can have a fair guess.
Blocker cleared.
It's usually whoever's being attacked. This says I can increase my capital. Yes, just do that now. And this says hypermagnetized planetary core produced per 100 miners. Yeah, so we definitely want mining on this planet to generate a world, but we want to put mining on this planet too, because alloys produced per miners would be good. What's our... Oh yeah, and they're reaching capacity on everybody. In fact, there's still colonists here. We're going to build a couple of mines to put those colonists to work. There you are. Okay, I want you over here. Go land on that. And I want my MTV. What are you doing? You are doing the debris there, and then I want you to research that debris. This is cleaning up nicely. I like it. Very casual day here, the political frontier. We should probably send one fleet over here to take care of this. It's only 217 strength on that outpost, so let's go clear that off. That way, before they settle for peace, we can also be assured they get this back too, and it doesn't end up as an empty thing. They don't have a planet over here that's occupied, so what would happen is it would be empty, and they'd have to take a constructor over here, I think, and rebuild their outpost. I could be wrong about that, but Kuma. Incoming transmission. You have need of others to fight your battles. Yes, good to know.
Enemy planet secured.
Enemy planet secured. That should lead to the end of the war, I would think. A ruined Dyson sphere. An Avior. Is that where? What system is this at? At the very end, this is a Dyson sphere. Oh, I thought it was a gateway. The end of the Jordan Confederation of Planets. So that's done. That war's over. It ends. The icon goes away down here. Those guys are completely wiped out. Our buddies have got all of their ships, all their planets back, so we can send our two fleets home. Thanks to us, their lives are better. Our transport fleet can also return home to Ferrum. Cool. Yep, go right there. So you have built this thing, and we can upgrade it. Costs 1,000 influence to upgrade. I mean, not influence, unity. Okay. And this will, and more upkeep from energy. Okay. But it's going to create more minerals. All right, let's see how that works. Society research. Habitability plus 5%. Hypo-entertainment forms cost a gas, but it's going to give you a lot more amenities and some unity. I like that. Okay, let's do that. Political discourse on Galarum Prime. Our political scientists have been observing Galarum Prime with keen interest. However, despite feverish campaigning and a lot of recent fuss in the media, they forecast a fairly typical outcome for the colony's political future. Our researchers note that no news amounts to good news here. Despite what some fringe elements in our society may claim, there is as yet no signs that Galarum Prime is being molded into a hotbed of autocracy. Democracy remains a founding principle there. Good. Okay. Well, good job with you going over there and finding that a Dyson sphere that we can fix. That's fantastic. Oh, our fleets need to go back. No. Our fleets need to do work. I need one fleet anyway. Let's take the first fleet and send it here. These are not difficult alien vessels, I don't believe. No, 560. 556, whatever it was. Well, one of these ships should be able to go clear the way here, which would be great. The Enterprise, you can come back down here and prep to survey all of this. There are some planets down here that we can colonize. That's great. Planets over here we can colonize. Fantastic. Keep spreading the empire. So this fleet's going to go back down to its location. What's it look like? Destroyers? Okay. I can add more destroyers and I can add more corvettes, and I can say reinforce the fleet. Make it stronger. And we're maxed out on food, so let's just sell off a bunch of it. Got a deficit on trade, which is fine because we're losing some consumer goods again. Okay. Back to our consumer good worlds. Yes, so we can raise this up for the cost of two crystals, but we don't. Oh, and we do have 2 crystals. Okay, let's do that. That's on the home world. But let's see where else we can just flat out build some more. That's generator support, which is going to give us plus 20%, which is at 408, so it's a chunky number. This is archives. How's their pops doing? Oh, here we go. We can build another civilian industry there. Start putting those people to work. Research enclave. Toshi station. Mixed industry. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do mixed industry again. And this is a mining world. We're probably going to want some more industry here too. So let's do mixed there. And this has a food specialization. We can do this one. Oh, no, we can't. We don't have neural weaving. So we just have to go for regular food. Okay. Regular food, 3 additional buildings. Life's good. Okay. The Sahara. Can you build... That's interesting. We got the storm here. Can I build a mega structure? I can only build that.
Construction complete.
All right.
System survey complete.
Oh, but I can build what? I can build something there. What is this? Ice asteroid. And then there's a planet there. Okay. Cosmic storm. Mr. Cosmic Storm. Okay, so we now hit relic activation. This will give us rare monthly crystals. I think for the activation cost, I'm cool with that for right now. Let's go with that. Stockpile some crystals. Got some energy credits. We can get rid of food. We can now sell another 100 foods. Our Minister of State. Infiltration speed. Edict upkeep or happiness infiltration speed. Give it to me. Your job is to help spy. You must go down here and build a starbase. I'm just going to have him queue up all the starbases. A rift in space. We have discovered an extraordinary rift in space and time in the Drisk system. Perhaps if we take time to study its properties, we can find a way to explore it further. And a voidworm plague. The population of voidworms in the galaxy has reached a critical mass. Their behavior is noticeably changing. The typical stage of their life cycle where host populations would be spared has been disrupted. There seems to be no further regard for the sustainability of their spawning grounds. All our colonies are on red alert. The presence of voidworms in any system should be met with extreme caution. A breeding frenzy on the galactic scale is upon us. That is disturbing. It's like one crisis after another. We are losing a considerable amount on the trade front because it's 388 for alloys. Wow, that's a lot. That is a chunk of change. Okay, let's reduce our desire there a little bit. That's substantial. Goodness gracious. Oh my goodness. There's an archaeological site there. So Cortez, do you have archaeology? The right to leave. Our observation of ERM-3 proceeds, and we have recently discovered what we first mistook as rogue drones. These individuals live in the periphery of the local hive settlements, seem to have acquired partial, if not full, autonomy. They seem entirely disconnected from the collective, and some even seem to enjoy leisurely moments, comfortable doing nothing. Hey, that's me. They, however, appear to still depend on the hive for resources and are basically trading with the collective. Why the hive has not seen fit to exterminate these rogue drones remains a mystery. Symbiosis with a hive is a rare thing. You guys have no orders? Oh, well, research the project right there.
Research complete.
Research complete. Hypo entertainment forums. Terraforming gases. We can terraform. Ooh, that's fun. I like that plane. The Ishimara. So you're down there and saying, what do you want me to do? I'm saying, well,
research complete.
Why don't you move up here, because this is where everybody's at that's building stuff. Research station output. Networked relays, hyper relay construction. Okay. Let's start building hyper relays. That would give our construction ship something to do.
Spaceborne life form encountered.
Oh, what the hell is going on here? A giant worm. And who is this? Oh no, what is going on here? There's a worm right there. Okay. Son of a gun. Oh, I was going to have you guys take all that out, but you're going to have to come back. You got to get back here ASAP. And we got to make you bigger and stronger. So let's go destroyers. We need to change you to worm classes. Sorry. We just have to. So let's get you back. Upgrade the fleet. Where are you going to go if we do that?
Research station lost.
And let's go look at our other ship, the second fleet. We need worm class ships. Worms. Upgrade the fleet.
Mining station lost.
Probably a good idea to just kind of go do some Corvette swarm on these guys. Might go as high as that. 100. I mean, I know that puts us way over our naval capacity, and that's going to cost us. But we have to take these worms out. We can't let this thing just roam free. Sublight speed +5 or leader upkeep. Let's go with leader upkeep. Another tradition. We can choose a new one. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well then, our choices are adaptability, which is going to deal with habitability, which is nice. Aptitude for leader upkeep. Archives for a lot of archaeological expedition speed, and diplomatic weight for specimens in our expedition. Diplomacy, which has to do with our Federation. Domestication, which has to do with space fauna. Enmity. More commanders. Shipbuild costs when we're weaker than our rivals. Damage to our rivals. Etc, etc, etc. Cybernetics. Yes, we can choose the cybernetics one. It might be time to do that. Situation speed plus 5%. Situation speed. Cyborg upkeep. Allows selection of cyborg traits for species modification that can be applied to species with the cybernetic trait. Augments per augmentation center. Okay, let's adopt that and start moving down that line there. Controlling the future. Recent breakthroughs in advanced cybernetic implants will one day make it possible to reshape society. By eliminating any biological weakness, we can make ourselves smarter, faster, stronger. Corporations have provided business proposals and sales projections, while government officials argue that access to this potential technology must be guaranteed by the state. We will nationalize the augmentation unity from jobs plus 10% or privatize consumer goods from jobs. Let's go consumer goods from jobs.
Spaceport under attack.
Commercialism. Yeah, so where is this thing? It's over there and it's attacking our spaceport. Yeah, thanks. That sucks. Okay. Hurry up and get you guys over here. What are you doing? Transport fleet. Okay. You need to just land and start relaxing. I need you to go to a system that has a planet. Toshi Station, or go to Elandria. We'll centralize you, kind of. Land your armies there. The Enterprise. Got a whole bunch of ships here that just can't really do anything. I gotta worry about my fleets. You guys are coming down here. Oh, to there? To here? Oh, no.
Military station lost.
Yeah, I know. Go to here. The Last of Us. It's one crisis after another. Oh my god, there's 37,000 plus another 12,000. Man, we're not going to be that big. We're going to have to rely on the
Ships upgraded.
The Marauders. The Marauders. All our ships are upgraded. What's it building right here? It's not building any more ships. That's curious.
Incoming transmission.
Okay. What do you guys got? You got 10, 45. I'm gonna need as many as I can get. Let's get you 100 Corvettes. Reinforce the fleet. And then what's this? Caravan. Reroute the power converter to the auxiliary manifold. What can you offer us? If it's not going to help us completely destroy these worms, then I don't want it. A skill 3 official. Not interested. Move along.
Station lost.
I know, they're wreaking havoc on things. That's what they do. Stupid worms. I don't want to pay for anything, though. Self-modders are furious that many of our planned cybernetic designs will be inaccessible to the average person. They argue that if the schematics were made public and environmental regulations relaxed, almost everyone will be able to manufacture and repair their own augmentations. Deregulate the industry. Upkeep from jobs -5. Oh, and consumer goods from jobs +10. Regulations exist for a reason. Actually, they do, but in that particular case, I kind of understand their plea. I'm trying to think of what I want to do here. This system has...
Station under attack.
Nobody really has defense here. Okay, here's the deal. Death of a great leader. No. You're going to move there. Oh, wait a minute. hold on. You're gonna stay here. I don't know if these guys can get over here before this thing can move along. That would be bad. That would be bad.
Research station launched.
It's the 12,000 one. What happened to the whole 1237? Where'd the 37 one go? Caravaner, old with defects.
Situation log updated.
We've been hearing rumors about the impressive democracy of Elandria for a while now, and we're pleased to make your acquaintance. For a nominal contribution of credits, we of the conglomerated Patterers offer premium salvager services. Okay. We thank you for the gift. Give us the alloys. We're going to need them. Okay, so you guys are coming down here. This is good. Where did the big worm go? Because there was the 37,000 one. Oh, it's right here. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can get the Marauders. Salvager Enclave Marauder clans. We'd like to hire mercenaries. 9,000. Okay, we're gonna hire them. We would like to hire mercenaries. 6,500. Goodbye.
Spaceport under attack.
Okay. Oh, and they're all right here. Great. Move over here. We're gonna need you guys. It's gonna be costly, we know. But we're gonna sell some more food. Yeah, we're not gonna sell any more of that. And frankly, I'm going to buy a little less of that.
Mining station lost.
And we can actually afford to sell some consumer goods because those usually pay well. Alright, is this thing just going to wander right over into here? It is. Okay. Let's get ready. Oh my god. Can we fight this thing off? Because our ships are like, you guys needed to be upgraded. I don't know if you can get upgraded in time. Probably not. Star Fortress. Yes, please. Can we survive the onslaught?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Come on, guys. Yep, everybody engage. Get him. Okay, we killed the worm. Now we only got this other worm one somewhere, wherever it went. Did it disappear? Are we done? Space Omibe, but it looks like we're in good position here. Okay, that's kind of cool. In that case, Sahara, you're way down here. Let's get you up here and start fixing the mining and research stations. What do we have? What was once a dream is now within reach, and who better to profit from it than the multitude of corporations within our borders? The benefit of the burgeoning cybernetic industry's vigor is that new consumer products can be launched at an accelerated pace, but plans must be put into action. The corporate lobbyists request at least once to act as a hub for cybernetic development. Build an augmentation center to resume the cybernization situation. Okay, so we need an augmentation center. Well, we have places for that. On the capital, we can make a place. Let's see here. What's our crime situation like? Yeah. We could raise this up. How many gases do we have? 10. Okay, so if we raise this up, it goes from 200 entertainer jobs to 400, so it would effectively double this. So what we can do is raise this up, and then this we will replace with an augmentation center. Okay. We're taking it on the chin in energy because we have so many ships, but Initiating resource transfer. We graciously accept. All right, he just gave us a bunch of resources again. That's awesome. What's this? And that's bubbles. All right. We took care of those voidworms. All right, in that case, let's grab not our fleets. We want you guys to dock. Second fleet, first fleet. But the Dwemex, we got a job for you guys. Get your butt up here. Park your body on time. Okay, I believe you. Move it. And what is this? Blocked situation. The following situations are blocked and need action. No augmentation. Yeah, we know. We're working on that. Okay. So, the end of this episode, this is what we're looking at. We just killed some worms. We've got to rebuild our infrastructure over here. We have a planet over here, Taraz, that we can colonize. It's not a very big planet, but it does have mining districts. So we'll colonize that. Then we'll come back up here. We're going to keep working on expanding all this. We're sending the marauders over here to kill these smaller alien vessels and fleets. We will gradually grab all of this, colonize these planets in here. There's several. This looks fantastic. It's a small world after all, but it has energy research. Engineering research per 100 miners. So if we put a bunch of miners on here, we're going to get engineering research. So we're definitely going to want to make this a research planet. Then over here, a continental world that doesn't have any bonuses. It's size 12, has plenty of food. Terraforming gases are available. There's the autochthon monument. We want that. And then a couple of planets down here. What do these look like? This planet down here is a size 17. That's nice. We'll know more once we get it surveyed. And a size 13 with a docile fauna. It's going to give us habitability, happiness, and society research from jobs. So I want to focus society research on that planet. This is shaping up well. We'll have to see what's happening. We got the whole worm thing. So we got a bunch of situations going on. And notice that when we picked... Was that the cybernetic tradition there? Technology. Yes, right here, cybernetics. This creates +5% situation speed for each node. So these are all going to go faster when we get all of these done. So observation insights from those guys, a rift in space, voidworm plague, and cyberization. Folks, it's been a blast. Really fun time. Appreciate y'all watching the series, hanging out with it. I may slow down updates and not do them every day. I may start doing them on Saturdays and Sundays and saving the days of the week for other things. There's just a lot to get to here as we get down to the last couple months of the year. Lots of games. You know how September, October are for releases. There's lots of stuff to release and lots of stuff to play, and I'm trying to get some reviews and guides put together, trying to get a couple of guides put together for this game, trying to get some reviews put together for other games. So this may start to just slow down, but it's certainly not going anywhere. We'll play this out to completion like we do all of our Stellaris plays, even if things go badly for us at the end or in the middle. Who knows? The Great Khan hasn't shown up. I'm not even sure they're on this map, but they sure are trying to wreck my other game. I'll see you next time. Everyone, like the video, leave questions and comments, subscribe to the channel, and until next time, happy gaming, everyone.